Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So today we're going to a YouTuber called ITSTAYTAYBAYBEE. She's reacting to a video, but I couldn't find a video to react to, so I'm gonna react to her video instead, with the clip of the content that I want to react to. So if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe to this YouTube channel. Now let's hop straight into the content.
I think everyone's a little racist. Sometimes people have to be honest and say, I'm racist.
Who are you racist against?
So me and the guy, his name is Brent, we were talking about this, and if you're not attracted to certain races, that's like 100% connected to racism.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
harmful.
definitely not.
It's harmful stereotypes.
Which race are you racist against? You said you're a little bit racist, right? You said everyone's a little racist. How are you racist?
Well, the definition of racism is judging based on skin color, right? I think everyone does that to like certain extent.
How does that manifest for you?
Like just out on the streets, when I see a person, I'm just
What race of
like
person?
a few weeks ago, I was stranded in the middle of a freeway, and these two white guys like pulled over to give me a ride. If they were, I probably wouldn't have gotten in.
That might be a little racist.
That's valid.
No, it's
So
not.
you got a ride from the
Guys, it's sad to say that I've been saying this for a while. For a modern black man, a lot of guys, we want to get in the dating market in Western society. A lot of guys are want to go outside of their race. In America, who are a black man. And it's sad that, like I said, a lot of modern American women, like even if they're modern American Asian, or they're Asian on a visa, or if they're Spanish, or if they're any other race besides Caucasian, even Caucasian, even black women, our own race, that when they see you, if they haven't been in a community where there's a high population of black people, and a lot of you guys act like the whole country is just populated with a lot of black guys. So if you're in a lot of places, a lot of these women just would not deal with you just because of things that they seen on the news, stories that they hear about rappers like Lil Durk hiring somebody, and the music that they hear and stuff. So, I wouldn't say that was racism. She probably would. You probably would say that it is racism, but you got to think, like, when it comes to a lot of American black men, 9 times out of 10, like what people are seeing the Pookies and the Ray Rays. They're seeing, the fact that a lot of black men are not homeowners, or and stuff like that. So they're just not attractive, and they're just being perfectly honest. But let's keep it moving.
two white people.
Of course
Yeah.
you did.
Holy fuck. Yeah, that's probably a little racist.
Brian, go ahead and put me back on the podcast. I said I wasn't going to do podcasts no more. I think I want back in. First and foremost, I know a lot of you guys have this fixation over not liking Brian. I don't think anything's wrong with Brian. You got to understand, y'all. People asked to be on this show. So when a lot of you guys go, oh, he's making them say this, or oh, he amplifies certain things. No, guys, it's called a show, and you're able to speak about whatever you want with.
And that's exactly how the majority of women, if you guys are black, from all my black brothers, if you're looking for a successful, beautiful Asian woman or white woman, 9 times out of 10, a white guy would get the opportunity before you. A Spanish guy will get the opportunity before you to actually get to know her, because she will be more susceptible to communicating with a guy of another race other than a black guy. A lot of people in this country think that we all are aggressive. We don't think. We don't want to work. A lot of guys are going. A lot of black men are going homeless, still committing crimes and stuff like that. And these are facts, So that's why I tell guys, like, it's best that you get yourself together and get yourself together, and so that way people can judge you off the content of your character and not just see you and automatically judge you, and which 9 times out of 10 that's what people are going to do today, especially when you
Open
get out
dialogue.
especially when you get out of states that's southern states like Miami, like Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, where it's a high number of African American people, and you go to places like Wyoming, um, middle of the United States, stuff like that. Now you'll see that the most beautiful women really just don't want to deal with you, and really they'll be too nervous to really have a conversation with you as well, because they're so wrapped up in their mind of their fixation of what they think black man is. But let's keep it moving.
She could have said anything under the sun, and this is the topic she chose to talk about. Let's get into the video, because I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a bumpy ride, babes. Buckle it on up, strap it on up, babes. Now, you're racist, mama. I'm not. I do not go out of my way and go that motherfucking this color. I don't do that. And I will correct you if you say stupid stuff, because I don't like that type of stuff, y'all. I really don't. I am so sick and tired of the race stuff, y'all. I even made a video about this and got crucified, even though I just want peace, because I'm so tired of it. And it's so funny how this girl makes this video. Maybe your people are like that, and maybe you speak for your people. That's why you think everybody's like this. But it's so sad that women have this mindset. Before I get into this little mini rant, understand, I just said I love all people, but stats are stats, okay? So I know people are going to get mad at me for saying this. This is not me saying I don't like white men. This is not me saying I don't think white men are fine, because I sure do, Paul Walker. But, this doesn't make up every single white guy in the earth, but stats are stats. Just like people like to say, every single black person out here is aggressive and masculine. Okay, so let's pull up the stats. So she's saying that, she's probably scared of black men because of whatever. How come I could name you 10 serial killers right now that are white, but I cannot even name one black serial killer? Ted Bundy, Ed Kepner, the Zodiac killed. Like, y'all, are you not, these are not, you know what I mean? And then Jeffrey Dahmer, he was eating black people's buried treasures and nuts and all that, okay? But let me go ahead and pull up the stats, because, of course, we're always seen as the worst, and our men are always seen as the most violent, and supposedly they great.
No, what she's saying is facts, but it's just the perception. Like, when you see the majority of black men, you think of poverty, you think of getting over on somebody, like how people of other races might come to get their things or drugs or whatever from the black community, and then they get over on you. So it's a bunch of bad sauce going around the black community, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, like, there's so many good, just like they got good black people and bad black people, they got good white people and good and bad white people. But most of these women, they would rather take their chances with another race, a white guy, because the majority of them, you know, they're nice, or they seem nice. They're always smiling. Hello, they have houses. Most of the corporations that a lot of people work for, they work for Caucasian people, so they're not, they're more comfortable with white people, But let's see her stats though, like she cooking.
Everybody. But before I get into this, when you guys did those videos about, remember those men that were going around, and there was like, well, how much was it? 100,000 or 400,000 men. It was like a lot of them in a certain country, where they were showing the pictures of their kids and their wives and all that stuff and weird shit, and saying what they wanted to do to them, from hurting to beating to raping. Those were German men. You guys didn't do your research. German men. Do you know who takes the cake in sex trafficking? Don't worry, I'll hold my breath and wait. It ain't black men. It's the people up there with all the money. And who has all the dinero? Yes, black men have money, but who has the most dinero? Who's higher up? But let's go look at the stats, because you're probably like, this girl with this tattoo, she ain't educated. Okay, está bien, it's okay. I'll take my little ghetto booty somewhere else, but we're going to show you these stats. Show you these little stats. All right, now, let's go ahead and look at this. Specific offensive types. Child pornography. 72.7% individuals were white. Travel. Sexual contact. 50% were white. 27% were black. Criminal SA. Grape. 64 native. 65 were native. Sagittary, Native American. So when you guys are sitting here scared and terrified and shivering from black men, the stats here show you which men you should be looking out for. This is not all men. This is not all men. That's not what I'm saying. Let's not misconstrue this, y'all, and think it's every single guy in this world. That's not what I'm saying. But let's not act as if black guys are just out here fucking raping people. What?
Well, we'll see if this video gets monetized, but at the same time, like, I just seen her content. She's, I rock with her. That's all I got for the video. Let me know what you guys think on the topic. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and remember, guys, it's gonna be like this for us as black, man. But take it with a grain of salt and continue to get better within yourself and changing the content of your own character. But make sure you guys subscribe, and I'm holler at you guys in the next video. Over and out.